So I haven't posted on this channel in a very, very long time. I don't exactly know how long it has been, but it's been a while. So I was thinking for another video for me to post on this channel in order to grow it again, what should I post? Should I post something that's very relevant? Any off chance that someone will see it? Should I post something that's only kind of relevant so that there's less videos about it and I'll be one of them? Should I post something that's timeless so that anyone who is searching for it at any time will see it? Or should I just post about something that no one knows about anymore and isn't even from this country? So, of course, we're going with that. The movie that I want to be talking about today is called Arashi no Yoru ni, or as Google Translate likes to pronounce it.
Arashi no Yoru ni.
Film is a Japanese anime that was released in 2005, so over 13 years ago, and has actually gained incredible popularity, at least in its time. No one knows about it now. But I still want to talk about this because I first watched this movie only a week ago, which, I mean, by now I don't really remember too much about it, but I remember loving it. I have no idea why, because it basically has all the check marks of things that I probably wouldn't like in a movie. It's an animal movie, which I just don't really go on my way to watch. Foreign movie, which, I mean, it's hard to watch something in foreign language because there's some sort of disconnect, even if the messages are overall the same. Yeah, it's Japanese anime, it's an animal movie, it's kind of cliche. My phone is falling. It's a cliche friendship movie, but I thought it was original at the time, and it definitely is an original movie. I think it's pretty clever, and I will try to convince you that it is actually a very clever movie, even if it doesn't seem like it at first glance. But I don't know. I mean, this movie has pretty good ratings, and it seems like people liked it a lot. The only reason I haven't heard about it is because it's anime, and I don't watch anime, like, at all. The fact that I even watch this is pretty astounding. Arashi no Yoru ni, translating to One Story Night, is the first book of the popular children's book series written by
Yuichi Kimura
and published in 1995. Due to the immense popularity of the first book, 6 more books were written in the series and ended up creating an entire narrative. In 2005,
Isaburo Sugi
decided to direct a film adaptation of all the books in the series. The film was finished and released in Japan on December 10th, 2005. Let's see what Google has to say about this movie. A wolf faces the scorn of his pack when he befriends a little goat. I mean, sure, I guess. It's kinda simple, not as detailed as I would have gone, but okay. Let's see what IMDb has to say about this movie. After meeting on a stormy night, a goat, May, and a wolf, Gabu, become sworn friends. However, trouble sets afoot among the two unlikely friends after their secret gets out, putting them in a perilous yet amazing adventure. Yeah, it's pretty good. Tells us the general idea of the beginning and the friendship and of the conflict that's going to be in it. So, good job. Anyways, the reason I'm showing these brief and general summaries is because I want this review to be spoiler-free. But if you want a more in-depth valuation of the entire movie, then you can click the link in the description below, which will take you to my commentary/analysis of the whole movie. Fair warning though, it's pretty long. Anyways, let's start the actual review now. Arashi no Yoru ni is a great movie. There's plenty of heartwarming and wholesome moments throughout the entire movie, which definitely contribute to the overall heartfelt mood. Not to say that there are not any intense or even dark moments, as there certainly are, and these help heighten the suspense within the story, as well as the viewer's investment into the character's well-being. The character development involved in the friendship between the two main characters feels genuine and well-deserved, as the movie ensures that their relationship is gradually growing the more that they interact, which helps the viewer understand their connection more than they would if the movie did not take the time to display this growth and simply rushed their relationship. The movie has a friendship. The very emotional, ironic friendship between goat and wolf. I just really like the genuine friendship between them, but They just have a bunch of external adversaries and only a little internal, such as like Gabu wanting to eat Mei sometimes. Gabu has the most internal conflict because he's a wolf and he has to struggle between following the wolf life but also being loyal to his friend. Even that isn't even too stressed. Conflict, the main conflict is external. Different groups not allowing this. The fact that it's kind of no internal conflict, which is what makes something more interesting. But the fact that this movie is still very interesting to me and clever in the whole friendship dynamic definitely says something. Like I said before, this heavily uses situational and dramatic irony for suspense, and also foreshadowing for suspense.
I couldn't tell any of my packmates that I'm friends with a goat or I'd be in all kinds of trouble with them.
It does a good job of using literary devices, especially the first few scenes, and the rest of the movie followed with this whole situational irony thing. And that's kind of a cool thing to think that these emotional, impactful stories, as well as their ways of telling them, aren't limited to a certain country or language. The consistent characterization was also great, because it helped contribute to the genuine feel of the movie, as the protagonists almost never abandoned their personality, ethics, and values. Aside from one particular scene that was too abrupt and awkward a change that it made it disorienting and not enjoyable to watch. However, this moment was brief and promptly amended, so it didn't have a major effect on the rest of the movie. I definitely was aware that maybe I was giving it a little too much praise than I should have, because there's definitely parts about it that kind of threw me off. The movie certainly isn't perfect, however. The one major complaint I have with it is that it definitely could have benefited from more elaboration and examples of their friendship, as simply walking and talking can become repetitive and starts to make the movie feel barren. As a result, a viewer can lose interest. This movie is basically the opposite of all style, no substance. There's mostly substance, as there's exceptional usage of literary devices, but little style in its face value, aside from the interesting idea of a goat and wolf friendship. That's pretty much all there is to it, and the movie feels more impotent as a result. I would have liked to see them do more unique activities together. I know that's kind of difficult when your protagonists are animals in the wild, which is a less complex world with less things to do. But I'm sure you could think of something mutually enjoying for them to do together, and that would definitely contribute to making the viewer better understand their friendship and believe it is well deserved. However, the sincere conversations between them do actually help establish that they have much in common and are, as a result, very compatible with each other. Therefore, the usage of primarily conversation still works greatly at characterization and displaying the growth of their relationship. The lack of other unique activities does not make the movie worse. Rather, it's an aspect that could have been added and improved to make the movie better, if implemented properly. Despite the belief that all unlikely friendship movies are always basic and predictable, the execution of this movie is much better than what I've seen with others like it. The great characters, plot, and usage of literary techniques all help make the movie more impactful and suspenseful. Okay, time to wrap things up. My overall thoughts about this movie. Obviously, I really liked it, and I still really like it. There's still a few things that I feel like could have been improved. It's definitely wholesome. It's also very impactful, even though it might be seen as a little cliche. It's very clever in its irony and in its foreshadowing. Again, I usually don't really like movies like this, but this movie the movie is innocent, but it's not like weak. Just this entire movie is just so wholesome. I would definitely recommend this movie. Definitely something that I would want to show to kids, really. If I had to rate this movie, there are some things that make me just think it's like an average, like unlikely friendship movie, but like a little better, so 6. I just really love this movie, but I don't think it's like the best, so 8. So I decided just meet in the middle. Therefore, I have decided that this movie is deserving of a solid 7 out of 10. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. If you like it, then you can subscribe, because I'm going to have more videos, probably about this movie specifically, because there's more I actually want to talk about it. More fun facts, like the TV show or the books, and also other things. I'm not just gonna make this movie my life, but it definitely holds a very special place. So that's that. Hope you all stick around, and even if you're not, I hope you all enjoyed this video. So bye.